Hey y'all, today we are going to cover the 2021 Forest River Heritage Glen 378FL. The dry weight on this is 11,589 pounds, GVWR 14,140 pounds. Cargo capacity overall is about 2,551. Hitch weight is 2,140 pounds. Exterior height 13 foot 6 inches with an overall length of 43 foot 5 inches. Freshwater tank 48 gallons. Black water 27 gallons. Gray water 57 gallons. And all with the 20-foot awning. Hey guys, today we're going to go over the Heritage Glen 378FL. This is the 2021 year model. A lot of cool features in this thing. I can't wait to show you. Right up here, we're going to start in the front. You'll see it. They kind of changed up the color scheme on this for the 2021 year to a kind of a lighter color. They kind of really brought it into a modern time here with the overall look on the outside. Looks great. Absolutely amazing. Of course, you still have your same pin box that they've always ran on this. Electronic landing gear. You have your upfront storage here. Everything that you need to access your maintenance capability for the landing gear, anything like that, is super easy to get a hold of and get into. You'll see on this one that you have two slides over here on this side, one for the front living room, which we'll see here in just a minute, and also one for the table and chairs dinette, which we'll also see in a minute. But moving back here, you have your outdoor speakers, and right next to your pass-through storage, you have a little lead right here for your pet, because Heritage Glen is pet friendly. So that's mounted right into a steel frame, so you can put your dog out here so he doesn't have to hang out in a kennel or anything like that. Really nice. Moving into the pass-through storage, you have everything in there nice and tidy. Now this unit in particular has heated and enclosed Accessibelly. In the Accessibelly, it took away from having a fully enclosed underbelly that you would have to drill holes into and things like that to maintenance anything. With this, with the Accessibelly, you can actually move out separate panels to get to whatever it is that is being serviced, so that way you can maintain integrity of the underbelly and you don't have random holes that, you know, some shops that are just going to seal up with tape or with other fillers that just aren't going to be sufficient to hold there. So moving back here, something that I want to stop and talk to you guys about is one thing that we do here at RV Wholesalers is that we do clean every single unit top to bottom. Everything is nice and clean. That way the chances of having somebody working here or somebody or transmitting any kind of COVID to anywhere. So every one of these units, whenever they are cleaned, they are sealed at the door. That way, whenever you come here and get your camper, it is perfectly clean and you have no worries. Now moving more towards the back here, you'll see the back of the awning here with all of the bright LED lighting. Really efficient, especially when you're going to be 100% on battery power. A couple of other things I want to talk about dealing with efficiency and things like that. This one, the Heritage Glen here has an extended season camping package. So what that is that you have the Accessibelly and it's heated and enclosed under there. You'll have upgraded insulation all throughout the unit. So therefore, you know, whenever you have to run your furnace, it's going to run as efficiently as possible. You're going to keep in as much of that warm air as possible, or keep in the cool air when it's really cold, really hot outside. Also, something that's really awesome about the Heritage Glen is that they have their Hyperlight Aluma structure vacuum bonded construction. Everything is put together. It's all vacuum bonded together, so it really makes for a really kind of a higher quality exterior construction on this. Now moving back here to the back, you'll see that you have your roof ladder right here. Goes all the way up top. you also have your backup camera prep. Now this is going to be prep for Halo brand that has the adapter, or primarily just the Furrion brand. I know that the Halo brand has an adapter that goes to Furrion. So when you go ahead and order one of these things, you want your backup camera, make sure you ask about the Furrion backup camera setup. It's already prepped for it. One thing I also want to talk to you about, here at RV Wholesalers, we have what's called a nationwide service network. Now, we've been building this thing for about 17 years now with our customers. We were the first dealership to ever sell an RV online. And, you know, service, as a lot of us know, is a big problem in the RV industry. You can't just take it to any Forest River dealership in the country. So what we started doing is we started reaching out to independent, local, and repair shops or technicians all over the US and southern Canada. Now here it is 17 years later, we have over 2,700 contacts in our database that has been found completely by our customer base. So that is just one extra thing here at RV Wholesalers that that you can feel confident we're going to be able to take care of you after the sale. Now, coming inside the unit here, we're going to start up front here in the front living area. The first thing you see there is the nice floating steps. This is really going to be helpful for those that have bigger feet. With bigger feet, typically, you might already know, if you've had a fifth wheel before, you know that those steps are really small, and you know it's not very Bigfoot friendly. So what they did is they knocked the back end of that out and made a floating step. So that way, for those that have bigger feet, you can actually have a more secure hold on the step while you're walking up. Now, continuing on up into the front, very nice, beautiful, as expected from Heritage Glen. You got a very well lit front living layout. Now, me personally, I really love a front living layout. A lot of space for entertaining, you know, just on a rainy day. You can fit the whole family up here. You have plenty of seating. You have a trifold sofa over here, and directly across from it you have another trifold sofa over here. And back here you have your recliners, your theater seating. So up here in the living room, there's not a bad place to sit, you know, for watching TV, or just lowering down the TV so you can just look out the front window. So a lot of space up here too. You have your fireplace, 5100 BTU fireplace. So everybody in here, if it's a little bit chilly, it's going to help a lot knocking that chill off up here. Bluetooth radio, speakers built in. Of course, as I said, this is motorized, so it goes up and down on a switch, so it can be completely hidden. A lot of side room storage and everything. It's just very, very well done up here. Now, coming down into the kitchen here, of course, another feature that I personally love about Heritage Glen is that you have a lot of counter space. And typically in this kind of a layout and other models, you don't really get all that counter space. So they have an oversized kitchen island here. They have counter space there, counter space over there. You got more than enough. Now, moving over here, you have two options here for the refrigerator. This one in particular is going to be your 14 cubic foot black glass 4-door refrigerator. Now, there's also an option for a 13 cubic foot gas electric refrigerator. But this one, for example, the 14 cubic foot 4-door is going to run off an inverter, where the gas electric is going to be gas electric. And over here we have our nice Furrion 3-burner stove, cooktop and range. You have a stove here. You have pots and pans storage up underneath. It really made it look really well to kind of fill in the space. So they made that pots and pans drawer look identical to the oven. So it just kind of has more of a nice appeal when you walk in. Furrion microwave, a lot of cupboard and storage space as you see over here. Underneath storage, you also have cabinet storage up underneath the island here. The island has your big, huge, deep sink, residential fixtures, everything you've come to love for Heritage Glen. So over here on the other side of the kitchen, you have your freestanding table and chairs. And you actually have a bench over here on this side that does move as well. Of course, you have straps and everything and D-rings on the floor to keep it all secure while you're en route. To add another person spot right here, you can have that little table extension to come out, so that way everybody can sit around the table. And then moving back here, everything's nice and tidy. Around the corner here you have your control panel, but here is your thermostats and controls for your dual ACs on this. Outlets, switches, everything's nice and uniform. Nothing looks out of place. So here on the control panel, as I said, everything is nice and tidy. You have a switch for your water pump, water heater, tank heater. You have all of your controls to see where your battery levels are, tanks. This has 2 black tanks, 2 gray tanks, and your fresh tank, of course. Everything right here, all of your light switches are next to each other. Your awning switches right there, and all of your slide switches. So everything is just right here, where you don't have to figure out where the switch is, because in some models you already know, if you've had a fifth wheel, sometimes you got to chase a switch around to figure out what does. So this is nice. It's everything's right in front of you. You don't have to worry about it. Coming into the bathroom here, you have a lot of features in here. First thing that you might note, with this being a full profile trailer, you have an extremely high ceiling right above your residential size shower. You've got a seat in there in the shower, nice glass sliding door that secures nice and tight when you're transporting. You have grates right above the toilet here, so your towel storage, soap, whatever you need to put up there. And as always, what comes standard in Heritage Glen is porcelain toilets. Nice feature to have. Now coming into the master bedroom here, a lot of wide open space, to say the least. You got your nice king bed, walk around room, so even me as a bigger guy, I can easily walk over here. And that's typically a complaint from a lot of customers that I hear personally, is that they want that nice walk around space. This definitely has that. You also have a lot of headroom here too. Not bad for having a loft up top, but we'll get to that in just a second. Other features that you have in here, you have dresser drawers, wardrobe. You have a nice washer and dryer cabinet that's going to be perfect for a combo machine. I mean, the 378FL has it has no option spared, just standard. I mean, it's very well put together unit. And now, what I was talking about with the loft is right above us here, there is a sleeping space. There's 2 mattresses up top, and there's a staircase that goes up there for kids to go ahead and sleep up there. They have outlets, they have lights, they have windows, they have their own little space up there, and it's actually very popular with the kids that they can just go up there, have fun, and you're not sacrificing any headspace down in the master bedroom. Again, guys, thank you so much for doing this walkthrough with me. This again is the 2021 Heritage Glen 378FL. I hope you enjoy it. I hope to hear from you soon and take your order on one of these things. My name is Eric. You can reach me at 877-877-4494, extension 145. And you can also check out more information at rvwholesalers.com or on YouTube at RV Wholesalers to see more informational videos like this.